just any raid. A very important raid. A Cathedor raid. Cathedor, thank you. How was the rest of your stream? I forgot to put raid calls in my chat. Oh well. I mean, you can do it now. Everyone in chat, just copy and paste Cathedor's raid call. We gotta make up for some lost raid calls. But welcome everybody. You're looking very lovely, Joe. Thank you. How is Kimchi? Kimchi's good. He is currently looking out the window downstairs, and behind me, there is a good boy named Walter. Try to show your head. Yeah. Walter. He's being a good boy. Yeah, he's been chilling in the office more lately, which has been really nice, but sometimes he wants to sit right next to my rolly chair, and I get so nervous that I'm gonna accidentally roll over his tail. Yes, as you can see, as Chris brought up, I am still trying out this chair. I've been sitting at this desk more and more for recording and streaming and transcriptions and work, and I am slouching like crazy. So I researched a chair that would like force me to sit up straight, and I found this solution, which is called, I think it's called a saddle seat. So it kind of like, oh, there it is, has like a bend that forces me up. So it does help me sit up straight. It's a little uncomfortable on the undercarriage area, but I want to give it a good go because I am seeing a big improvement in my posture from using it, and I feel like every time I've been laying down to go to sleep at the end of the day, I'm feeling how much my back hurts, so I'm gonna give this a good go. I imagine that purple throw in the chair reads partner, but that's not what it looks like. What does it look like? It's just my partner blanket. As you can hear, my voice cracked a bit. I am in good spirits. Everything's good, but I will admit I am quite tired. I had 2 shows this weekend, one of which was with Andrew, who's in chat, your favorite Twitch drummer extraordinaire, and that was really fun. It was quite late though. We were the last band of 4. And then the next day I had a friend coming through town, so I met up with them for dinner. Otherwise, pretty chill day. And then yesterday I had a hired church gig that I accepted where I needed to get up really early. Well, for me, I know some of you probably wake up at this time every day. 6:30. It was 6:30. Followed by a long drive. And that gig went really well. I'll admit, it was a little bit stressful. I was told for this gig that, like, they just gave me chord charts, like kind of a standard thing that you would see on, like, guitar websites, right, where they have the lyrics and the chords. But then I sit down, we have a rehearsal before the performance, and he's like, hey, can you play the main melody of this song? And I was like, oh, okay. Can you like hum it for me? And I had some scrap sheet music, staff paper, so I write it out. And then the next song comes, he's like, hey, can you play the melody to this one too? And I was like, okay. So I write out the melody, and sure enough, this happened for every single song, which I was not prepared for. Luckily, I did it. I nailed it. I got every melody that they wanted, but I was really stressing out. They're like reading stuff, you know, in between each song. So I was sitting there waiting for it, anticipating it, being like, oh God, am I gonna remember this? I think I remember this. I don't know if I remember this. But I did it. Everyone was super nice, paid well. I made some money this weekend playing music, which is very, very much something I'm grateful for, especially in this holiday season. Thank you, Andrew. I was sweating in my boots. That's not the expression. Damn it. I ruin every expression. It's shaking in my boots. That doesn't make sense to sweat in your boots. I need to start writing all these down. because I always take a common expression and almost get it and then just ruin it. Sweating in my boots. I wrote it down for myself. I typed it in Google and it has an AI overview and it says, if you're experiencing sweating in your boots, the most likely cause is wearing non-breathable socks, poorly fitted boots, or not cleaning your feet regularly. Oh, Silver! Thank you! One of our longest running subs. I believe you were my first VIP as well. And my just absolute like knight in shining armor cheerleader. Anytime I start doubting myself, you appear and you just make me feel so much better. Thank you. Please let me know if I can play something for you. Hunter and Faisal, thank you for the follows, by the way. So yeah, everything went really well this weekend, but it was a little crazy. Tom's also still on tour, so I've been taking care of both pets. And it's my first time taking care of a dog by myself, which has been going really well. Oh, he's so sleepy. But factoring in times for the W's and all that stuff has been a bit more work than I realized. But Tom comes back Wednesday. I'm so excited. So I'm almost there. I apologize if I seem lower energy or like not in a good mood. Yes, I am in a good mood. I'm just pretty tired. Just lots of stuff happening lately. But that was my last gig before the holidays, so now I can just relax. I'd love you playing something for me. I can definitely play something for you. I'm gonna keep it real simple to start and do a chill Zelda morning. What was I gonna say? I was considering doing a live transcription today. Oh god, something's in my eye. Ow, where did that come from? Ow! Ooh. Oh, you can see it's all watery. Ah! Zelda time! Zelda Mormon! A Mormon? Mornin'. I don't think Zelda's Mormon. I really enjoyed talking to Tom the other day when the band was up here. The other guys were great too. They're such sweet, wonderful men. It made me so happy to see that you went out and saw Tom's show, Joe. They are such hardworking guys, and they're doing really well. And you know, just putting in the hours and the miles, and I'm really proud of them. Even though I miss him when he's gone. So I would like to do Kakariko Village first, I think. Okay, looks like my eye's back to normal. Does that ever happen to you guys where like a phantom thing just gets in your eye and just immediately causes pain? It's like, where did this come from? Why am I in pain? Juke Remix. I need that coffee. I was spacing out. With a lot of these songs, I feel like I'm really close to having them memorized, but not exactly. So you get to see like the exact moment where I'm like, uh-oh. Let's see. Since that one featured a lot of like acoustic guitar, I've been wanting to revisit the Polly Bridge soundtrack. This used to be like my background music on stream, but I've also been building a variety of like playlists. Thank you, Hunter. Of video game music for different reasons. Kind of like a happy, peppy background one that's more like instrumental and smooth and beautiful. One maybe that's like more exciting and playful. But I want to build a playlist of simple tracks like this that I can do some improv over. So the requirements are really like, that there isn't a lot of melody going on, getting in the way and leaving me space. I can already tell this would be a great one, because it's only chords in the bass line. So why don't I actually add that right now so I don't forget? But I was going to keep this on in the background today, and anytime I see one that has potential for improv, to just grab it. Oh, there is melody. But with the soundtrack, one of my goals is learning the melody that we're hearing now, as well as leave space for me doing improv. Yes, there's lots of space in it, but it'd be kind of cool for like, matching with the melody and then straying away from it. I think we'll have good variety for the stream. BHP, what's up? God bless one of my students not showing up so I can watch a bit of stream on a Monday. Is like Monday your main teaching day, or do you do it multiple days? I was very fortunate where I could get my students all on Wednesday, so I can just like have a designated teaching day. Since I was talking about improv, I might as well give it a go, shall we? So it sounds like there was only one melody in that. So I think what I'll do is learn that one melody and leave the rest for improv. Since it's so short, I think I'll do a live transcription of that today. I'm kind of testing the waters with doing live transcription on stream. I'm worried that like people will find it to be really boring. But I'm also trying my best to stop worrying about that as much and to more sincerely kind of just like do what I want on stream. I'm such a people pleaser, and I'm so grateful for people watching, and I want to provide them what they want to see. But it makes me kind of crazy because you can't guess what someone wants. So I'm just trying to trust myself a little bit more. The ongoing journey. But on the conversation of trusting myself, I was really proud of myself for the hired gig that I did yesterday, because I have a tendency, I know this will be shocking to hear, to over-prepare. I, for the past 10 years, have put so much pre-work into a lot of the gigs I've done, and not always for kind of a reasonable amount of hours versus what I get paid for said gig. Not that that's everything, but I guess the point I'm trying to say is I've been really putting too much hours and time into things where I could use that time more efficiently. So for the gig yesterday, I really didn't do like any prep. I learned what the requirements were based on the email and was like, I know I can just show up and do this. And so that's what I did, and it worked out, even when they kind of surprised me with like with needing to like learn the melodies on the spot. But I wouldn't have known that if I didn't, prepare it anyway. So that was a big victory for me. I was proud of myself for going with the flow a bit more, and again, kind of prioritizing my time a bit better and where I decide to put that. Come on, Joe, I've never been bored during a single moment of your streams. You rock everything. I don't think there's a single bad song in your song list, just saying. You can't go wrong. Do what you want. You guys are the best. Thank you so very much. Thank you. I would like to let's play at least one more song, and why don't I knock out that Polybridge transcription? It's on my mind and I want to do it. Sorry for the sniffles, by the way. I had a cold like 2 weeks ago, but there's been some lingering effects. I know I didn't help myself heal entirely with how busy I've been lately as well. But again, that was my last gig before the holidays, so now I can spend a little more time, hopefully, relaxing. I'm not very good at relaxing, but like after the gig yesterday when I finally got home, I was so tired and tried to just sit and watch TV, but was struggling. But then I decided to actually start up Tears of the Kingdom again. I know that I have a reputation of never finishing video games, which is somewhat true. At least I think I'm in good company. I feel like a lot of people didn't finish Tears of the Kingdom, but I'm really close now. I'm on the last, ally kind of arc. I finished the Gerudo, the Goron, and the Zora. So now I'm finally I'm doing the Zora now. The Rito I finished. Or if you're worried, have a 60-minute Joe segment each stream where you do what you want. The mods have been lovingly trying to help me, just do that. Yeah, I feel like I've just been kind of holding too tightly onto the stream in a fear of having it go away. But as is with anything in life, I'm not going to be enjoying it if I hold it in that death grip the whole time. So I'd rather just enjoy it while I have it, even though it's a tough kind of mind switch sometimes. Love Tears of the Kingdom so much. It made me cry, Jules. I won't do any spoilers, but when I finally got all of the cutscenes, oh my god, it made me cry. Twitch partner blanket. I don't know why everyone says that. It's my partner blanket. I cried. Let's do a Lon Lon Ranch. Oh, speaking of cried, I had such a healing, wonderful moment last night. I was debating if I wanted to talk about it because it revolves around something that I did that I felt really bad about for a long time, but I talked to the person and kind of resolved a lot of it. I might as well just say it. It's not that big of a deal, but I mentioned before how I played for a pirate band for a long time, and I went on tour with them for years and spent so much time with them. And I never felt great about how I left the project. Essentially, we had to get up extremely early for a 16-hour drive to get to a gig. And I just set an alarm for, I think, 3 a.m. It was either 2 or 3 a.m. And so I made my alarm and went to bed. And I woke up and realized in the morning that I set my alarm for PM, not AM. I guess I just so not used to the idea of making an alarm that early. And so the guy showed up to pick me up, and I just slept through it. Like I didn't wake up, I didn't hear them. And they were obviously upset and really kind of disappointed. But I was realizing more and more that I felt like my time was nearing an end in that group. And so after that, I met up and we talked, and I basically said I need to leave the project and I'm really sorry. I felt so guilty about that for so long. Like, overall feelings were fine. We hugged, I thanked them for everything that I learned. And recently, the head of that band passed away from cancer. And that I also had an emotional reaction to because I felt like guilty still about what had happened, and I felt really sad about it because I did have a lot of great times in that group, and I'm really grateful for everything I learned from him. Anyway, I've always been worried that the other guys in the band kind of resented me for what happened and how I left the group. Kimchi smell and Walter. Anyway, I saw that the bass player is putting together a show for a tribute for the lead of the band that passed. His name was Tom. And I, on Facebook said that I was going to the event, and he reached out to me last night. Sorry. Obviously, I won't read it, because he didn't agree to that. But essentially, it was like, hey, I saw that you were coming to Tom's memorial. No pressure. But would you be up to playing a song with us again? Pete and I were just saying that our mix with Tom, with you, was the best era of that band. And no pressure if you just want to be there. But I wanted to throw the idea out. And oh my god, it just meant so much to me knowing that they didn't resent me. And I'm excited to get to be on stage with them again. I know it's, obviously a bittersweet moment because it's a memorial show, but yeah. And I just messaged him back being like, I almost asked, but I didn't want to overstep since I haven't seen you in so long, and I've never felt good about the note that I left it on. But playing with you guys meant so much to me, and I learned so much, and then we just talked for a bit, but he essentially was like, do not feel bad, at all. So it just was a very healing moment for me, because again, that was just a mess up that I did that I felt so terribly about. And I know they were really sad when I left the group, and then when the head of the band passed, it was kind of that first time I felt a feeling of having someone leave without resolving kind of what happened. Even though we did, again, we hugged, I'd bumped into him. It was super cordial whenever we saw each other, but yeah. No, it's a good thing for 2NY. I was talking about essentially reconnecting with an old friend. And, hey, Kimchi. So, I'm really excited to do the show. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very nervous to see everybody again. It's in January, so I got some time. Because I know I'm gonna cry when I see him. But, yeah, like getting to talk to him last night. I just felt like this kind of weight lifted off myself because I was so guilty having slept through that alarm. Or I didn't even sleep through the alarm because I set the alarm wrong. That was the issue. But yeah, thanks for letting me talk about that. I always worry when I get like emotional on stream that I'm making people like uncomfortable or trying to seem manipulative. That's not the case at all. It's just something that I wanted to share because I'm really happy about it, even though the circumstances are sad. But it does make a good point of it's always good to try whenever possible to resolve things, because you just never know when, you know. So that's what I'd just like to say with that message. Hey Butley, how are you? Ooh, I'm gonna blow my nose and drink a glass of water for a second because obviously I got a little emotional there, but I'm feeling good. And again, I'm really excited to get to see them again. And it just means so much to me that they wanna be on stage together again, because I didn't know if that was the case. So, yeah. Also, double check how you set your alarms. That's the other message of this. Be sure to check that AM, PM. It's an important detail, and you might end up really letting someone down. I've definitely slept through important things on occasion. Like, you know, I knew it was like, I knew it was like a harmless thing, you know what I mean? But still, I never want to let someone down. And they were like, it's okay, just like, we'll pay for a plane ticket and you gotta like go to the airport now. But to pay for the plane ticket, we can't pay you for this tour. And it was like 5 days. And I was like, you guys, I can't do that. I can't do it. And I could tell that was, you know, a tough conversation, but I couldn't just do 5 days of free work and not get paid. And also just like run to the airport. It was too much. I couldn't do it. I know myself and I knew I couldn't do it. They've also done shows without me many a time, so I was like, you guys, I can't do this. But again, I've always felt really bad about that, and it felt good to actually hear from them, you know? People give me grief for using 24-hour time, but that is one mistake I don't make. That's super fair. I'm seeing the supporters of the 24-hour clock. Oh, I like this one. Okay, thank you for listening to my story. It's on my mind, so it felt good to talk about it. I once applied to a job. I overslept the first job interview, then I called them. At the end, I got the job. Still, it was a bit, back home we say we got red ears. My ears get red when I get anxious. My nose also does, and it's so embarrassing. I hate it. When I get really anxious or like stressed, my nose I turn into Rudolph. All right, Mr. Bimby, you're very cute, but I gotta get up. You wanna hang out with Walter? You are good boys. All right, everybody. I'm just gonna step off for a moment, blow my nose, and drink a glass of water. I'll be right back. Alrighty. Thank you guys. I'm gonna do Lon Lon Ranch next for this nice acoustic vibe. And then let's do that little polybridge transcription section. Put this on airplane mode. And let me see if the iPad hookup still works. Sometimes it's just a matter of, oh, there we go. What's this? Oh, this is the gig that I did yesterday. I don't need these anymore. Also good news, after the gig, he was like, thank you so much. Your playing was beautiful. Could we call you back for more gigs? We got some in the spring. And I was like, yeah, of course. So that's like the best thing a musician can hear after a new gig, that they're happy and they want to work with you again. So I was really thrilled about that because it was a well-paid gig, pretty easy. And the people all involved were very sweet. Okay, so we know that the iPad works so you guys can see me while I do transcription. Yep, it's on airplane mode. Thanks for checking. I forgot how much I love this soundtrack. It is so relaxing. Shout out Polybridge. All right, let's do Lon Lon Ranch. Out of my water again. No, honey. Oh, he went in his little house though. Cats are so weird. It's like, he's ignored that thing the entire year or so I've had it, and now he suddenly likes going in here. But yeah, you're so right with that. For Joe, human water is best water. Dude. I refill fresh water for him every day. He still only wants to drink out of my cup of water. Or Walter's. And it's so funny, is as you can see, Walter is a massive dog. So he has a massive water bowl, like this big. And I just see tiny little Kimchi's head just like drinking out of it. So cute. Cool. So hopefully I'll not forget that that is gross water now and get a new cup on my next break. Your dog Lionel was the same way. That's such a cute name, Lionel. Keep a pint glass of fresh water on the counter at all times because that is my cat's preferred method of drinking water. Oh, we love our pets, don't we? I was also thinking while I was playing how it looks like I'm wearing a Slytherin kind of shirt. I feel like it's very Harry Potter looking. But I am a Slytherin, so that works. But no, this is actually a venue I played up in Minnesota, as you can see. Hayes Pub. It's my first Irish gig, like exclusive set that I played. That was super fun. Nothing beats playing Celtic music in a bar. Or, excuse me, a pub. Yeah, wanted to support the venue. Walter, honey. Walter, calm her down. He senses danger and needs to make sure I know about it. Walter. There's been lots of borks. Lots of barkerings. Lots of barkerings. She's in my lap at my desk as we speak because I'm not allowed to do work without her. That's one thing with this new chair I got, is it's hard for Kimchi to sit comfortably in my lap, so he just awkwardly stands there. It was a super cute little pub with what looked like a pretty killer roof patio. Dude, I've never actually been up to the roof patio, but it looks sick. Because it's right by the lake, so you get to look out on the water. Fun fact, Tripwire was at this show. Well, you were at the second one that I played. But yeah, it was so fun. I got to meet some of Tripwire's friends, and they were all so nice and so cool. This but a shaky one would be a good Bork emote. I was thinking, yeah, I was contemplating whether I should do that with it or not. But maybe I can do that. I have spots for more emotes. Oh, Cathador, I keep forgetting. I gotta get those other ones that you worked on. All right. So I said I was gonna do a polybridge transcription, which should be really fast. They're super simple. I know I mentioned the first one, but I remember one of these being my absolute favorite, and it made me like feel just so at ease. Is it Scenic Route? I'm just looking at the title, seeing if a memory pops up. Fingers crossed, fall into place. Let me check a few. I like this one. This isn't what I'm thinking of. Let's try Rest Area. Not what I'm thinking. Ooh, that's pretty though. I think Scenic Route's what I'm thinking of. No? Okay, I just gotta pick one clearly. Oh, that's so frustrating. What the heck was it? One of these was my absolute favorite. This is probably so annoying. Sorry. All right, I'm just gonna pick On the Road. That's what we'll learn. So my plan for these songs, like I said, is to use them as both improv opportunities, but also learning the melodies so I can weave it in and out, because I think that'd be really pretty. So we can hear a lead line here. I need people to see how weird they are. They are pretty... They're like your best work, I'm not gonna lie. Like, all of them are great, but holy guacamole. Also, for Guevara, thank you very much for the follow, thank you. Also, thanks everybody for being encouraging with me doing a little transcription break. I like these because I feel like it's kind of like work hangout and I can just like chat with you guys while I do it. And I've heard some people find them interesting. So let's get the iPad so you guys can see it. And you can see how I do my transcriptions. Step 1 is I need to figure out the time signature as well as the key of the piece. So I always conduct while I do this. You're gonna see a lot of hand motions. It helps me figure out where the beats fall in a really easy way. It's in 4/4, so I don't need to change anything. Let's find the key of the piece. E major. Not my favorite key, but actually I'm getting better at E major. It uses like an extended finger that I don't like as much, but it's fine. So key signature. We're gonna change this to E major. Let me know if anyone has anything they want to share from their weekend. I know that I talked a lot about what I was up to. So I'm not going to worry necessarily about getting the distance, like Tumsy left incognito. Are you saying that you're Tumsy for John? I'm only going to write the main melody lines and not worry again about including all of the empty measures, which I'm going to do improv over. So let's take a listen. 3, 4. I couldn't help but count anyway. I feel like it's defeating the purpose, so I'll just leave it. Okay. So 1, 2, bum, da, dun, dun. So the first note comes in on beat 3. Easy enough. 1, 2, dun, dun, dun. 1/4 and 2/8. Oh, can I have sound? Oh, I won't get sound. That's okay. Oh, it starts on a G sharp. I could make it go up an octave, but I think that might be too high. Dun, dun, dun. Ties over. I can just make that a dotted because I know it's going to be longer. 2, 3, 4. That's the rest of the measure, so that's super simple. When it comes to writing out music, a lot of people want it to be able to be cut in half, essentially, like even on both sides, because it's visually nicer to look at and it helps you keep time. So I put that tie in there so it's equal on both sides of it and not getting messy. One thing that's kind of fun too with transcriptions is it helps you kind of see a lot of patterns that happen. Music is really heavily dependent on patterns because for a good song to be good, it must be memorable so that people can sing it back and find it catchy. So you're going to see a lot of things repeating. The first thing I notice is that this 2 beats of rest in the beginning here is then a repeat later. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So that also had 2 beats of rest. So you can see we got that there for the melody, and now this one here. There's obviously going to be some changes, so it's not super like boring, but 1, 2. Something like that. Dun 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 dun. I can hear it's at least going to be all 8th notes. B, C, B, G, F, G, F, E. I don't think that's it, but it's close. Oh, that was right. Hell yeah, satisfying. Probably another whole measure here. I take that back. Dun, dun, dun. But satisfying. Use another 2 beats. There's clearly a lot of these 2 beat moments. And again, you want some consistency because that's what makes music catchy. 1, 2. 1, 2, do, do, do. That's pretty easy. And then it's just going to be a dotted quarter. This reminds me of when you used to do photo editing streams, Cathedora. These are up too much. Dun 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 dun. G, F, E, tied, dun 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 dun. I feel like that's probably gonna be tied again. Ties are so beautiful to play, but they're kind of a pain to like write out and look at. That sounds like the end of the phrase, so I'm just going to put a whole note after it, and then it's probably going to repeat the phrase again. And I think that's like the only really one in the song, so we might be done after that. That's what we got so far. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. All right. So it does do this phrase again. It's going to change the second half of it. So what I'm going to do is just copy and paste it. I tell you guys that sometimes I take my iPad out in the real world and have a me date and do transcriptions. This is what it looks like. Except I usually do my conducting under the table so no one sees me do it because I'd be really embarrassed. Let's see. Dun dun. That one's tricky. Instead of having the 2 theme that we've been seeing earlier, it's actually anticipated. Nice little accidental there. We're gonna say that's an E flat and not a D sharp. Ah, should I make it a D sharp though? Because we're in the key of E, so that would look, it would match. But I know I'm gonna want to play it I'm gonna keep it like this. I don't care. No, D sharp, fine. Fine. Sometimes when you're doing transcriptions, it's nice to try and use accidentals that are the same as the key that you're in. So this one, so 1, 2. It happens on the offbeat, so we're gonna have another tie. And then it's the rest of the measure on the E. Then I think it goes up an octave. Dun 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 dun. Triplets. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna say they're triplets. Sometimes I mess up whether it's like a dotted eighth tied with a bunch of 16ths after. Like a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Does that make sense? That'd be, I think, quarter triplets, right? Hooray. And then we want the same thing over here. Triplet. E, D. Almost done, y'all. B, G, F. That is correct. Wait, where did... I lost. There it is. Dun, 2, 3, dun, 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 dun. I think this is the last phrase I need. And then we'll just try and do improv over it, and I'll slide into this melody and we'll see if it sounds cool. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I thought those were all beats. 1, dun, 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 2, dun, dun. I'll just make them off beats, that'll be fine. 1, 2, dun, dun. So that would be an A thrust, B, no, G, tie, dun, dun, F sharp, match any of this guitar playing. I'll just do my own thing over it. And then probably the melody's gonna come back and that should be the whole thing. Shall I try it? Now, I know I was saying how I'm trying to get better at just like kind of sincerely doing what I want to do on stream without trying to worry and overthink about kind of predicting what people want. However, your feedback is very important to me. Could we do a poll? And let's just say the poll, more transcription, yes transcriptions, or no transcriptions, which is, again, what I'm doing right now. And don't be afraid about hurting my feelings. It's just, I kind of just generally want to do a room temp check. Because it is kind of fun for me to like explain. I don't know if it's interesting to explain what I'm doing or see it done live, but I like to think that maybe people can learn something about music by watching me do it. Okay, so I made this into another window. Can I put you back? I don't think I can. That's okay. Gonna close that over here and just make a new YouTube tab. On the road. Poly Bridge. The poll's up. Thank you, mods. If anyone wants to cast their vote on whether you want me to do more of these or not. Wow, 12, yep, 13 yeses. We do have one no, but that's good to know. All right, ready? I said ready and then, well, I wasn't ready. Let's see if I wrote this out correctly. Thank you for all who participated in the feedback. What's also fun about this, I made a mistake, I just need to fix that. If anyone was playing along, you're like, girl, you did not write that right. This A should be a G sharp, and it repeats over. Here, that's where the second one was. Yeah. The fun part about doing the live transcriptions is then we can add it on the list right away. So we can put On the Road from Poly Bridge on the song list. This is probably a dumb thing. I'm worried about adding too many things to the song list. Isn't the goal that I want a bunch of stuff on the song list? Is that what I want? That's what I should do, right? Cool. Let me return to chat now that I've been really focused on doing this. Transcription process is amazing and feeds my ADHD curiosity monster inside me. It's so satisfying for my ADHD. It feels like, it doesn't feel super challenging to me, kind of like a Sudoku like level of brain activity. I wish so if there's some way to follow along in which spot on the sheet music you're on. You know, there's ways I can do that. See how I'm highlighting it like this? I'll make a point to do more things like that. I think I was just kind of anxious about trying to do it quickly for the people that would find this content not interesting. Used to play keyboard and want to get back into it, but I've forgotten music theory, so it's interesting to follow along. I love music theory. I think it's just so satisfying. And again, if I can help people kind of dip their toes into this world, I think that's really fun. Oh, who did I start learning the Halo theme for? I started learning it. It's on here somewhere. Here's a bunch of the stuff that I've been working on. The Halo theme. I didn't finish it, but I did start it. It's right here. Oh, transcribing this was such a pain in the butt though, because it's really hard to hear where the downbeat is. You can see where I left off. I got distracted and had to do something else. Well, I might as well play some of this for you. We have some Halo fans in chat, and actually Sean resubbed earlier, so that's perfect. Unfortunately, there's not a way I can have this move while I'm playing for you to keep track of where I'm at. I can only like tap it so you can see, but I'll keep this up if you want to see what it looks like while I'm playing it. This one is a bit tricky for me, I'm not gonna lie, so I'm probably gonna make a whole lot of mistakes. I've only tried to play this once before. Cool. Oh, thanks for the follow. Thank you. I just have to get used to counting in 12/8. So it's... One, two, three, one. And then that's blocked. Okay, let me try that again. I'm just gonna go to the part I screwed up. stopped writing the music out at that point. I think I had to like go to dinner with friends or something. But hey, I got that first part. That was validating. I hate to admit that like sometimes it's scary reading a time signature you're not used to. Like for that orchestra that I joined, the Straw Fox Orchestra, we do improv solos in a lot of the pieces. And he loves a good 5/4 time signature, and I just like suck at it. I can read in 5/4 just fine, but improv like just blows. It's harder for me to focus. Anyway, that ends the transcription segment. I was transcribing an anime song this weekend. My tin whistle set finally arrived. Oh, nice! That's very exciting. I'm a DJ. I can only count to 4. Nice. You can count in other time signatures. What was I gonna say? For Exerototo, thank you for the follow by the way. But one thing I will say on the transcription process, it is hands down one of the most important skills I've learned to help me become a better musician. And the reason I really wanted to learn how to do it was because of video game music. I was studying violin at Berkeley, and whenever I got overwhelmed and like felt defeated by the songs that I was trying to learn for school, it was very healing for me to play the songs that I really wanted to play, but I didn't have sheet music for. So I was like, well, then I'll just learn how to do it. And it opened up the world where I was like, wait, now I can listen to anything I want and have sheet music and technically be able to play anything that I want. And that's how I've learned all the genres that I do here on stream. It's how I learned Celtic music and bluegrass and jazz, and just sitting down and writing it out really helps you understand it. So I highly, highly recommend for musicians giving transcription an attempt. I've had all of my students try it, and if they don't like it, then I don't force it on them. But I think it's such a like irreplaceably amazing skill to help you better your musicianship. Nixio, thank you for a brand new sub. I really appreciate that. Thank you. That does give you a priority request if that's something you want. Just let us know. You just have to copy and paste the song title in chat, and I can do that for you. For Horace, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Also, yay, I conquered my fear by doing the live transcription, and the stream all didn't leave me. Let's see. I kind of want to do... I kind of want to try and do... Come on, brain. I'm trying to decide for This Will Be Our Year if I want to add piano to it. I'm working on like kind of revamping those arrangements. Would you guys rather hear Dancing in the Dark, which is another one I'm kind of revamping, or This Will Be Our Year? I'll let you choose which one you would like me to do. It'll be my first loop of the day, so. And singing, hopefully my voice can handle it. I'm obviously quite scratchy. It's mostly, honestly for me, just being a bit tired. I had a very busy week last week with rehearsals and teaching and gigs and streaming, but all were really fun. For Philip, they've claimed Dancing in the Dark, so we'll do that. How did you get started transcribing? Well, I was very lucky. It's the way I got started. It was one of the required classes at Berkeley. However, well, it wasn't like an entire class. It was a segment. You have to take a variety of ear training classes, and transcription is an aspect of it. But let's see. The best way I think to get started is trying your best to figure out how to identify the key. The way I do it is like kind of being able to hum along with the song, and honestly fumbling my way around the keyboard sometimes until I can figure it out. But that's not a very good explanation. I could do that better. But anyway, we've been going over an hour already. So I would like to take a really quick break, y'all, just to stretch, and I gotta switch out my water because my cat drank out of the water, and I do not want to forget and accidentally drink that because that would be foul, and I don't want to do that to myself. Why don't I put on one of the new playlists that I'm working on? I'm working on a bunch of new background music playlists for us to listen to and enjoy. This one is primarily like pretty orchestrated pieces. All right, I will be right back. Thank you. Y'all, that last song that we were listening to is from Okami, and I just remembered they announced that they're releasing Okami 2, and I am so excited. I loved that video game. Oh, username is secret. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the resub for 26 months. Please let me know if I can play you something. Yeah, I'm so excited for Okami 2. I'm totally playing that. Without a doubt. Speaking of playing things, yesterday when I finally finished my last gig of the week, I crashed on that couch. And I was feeling quite restless. I was like, man, I need a game to play right now. And so I went down a rabbit hole of trying to find which game to play. And I ended up watching a bunch of like stuff about Kingdom Hearts as a franchise. Because I played 1 and 2 and I really enjoyed them. I wouldn't say like I loved them, but I did really enjoy them. And I've never played 3, so I was like, maybe I should like give this a go. But then I remembered that there's like so many Kingdom Hearts games. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. There's like Chain of Memories and like 1.5 and 2.5. And I was like, wait, what's the right order that I need to do this? So I was watching someone rate all of the different games. And I'm sorry, I thought it was absolutely ridiculous. I was like, why are there so many Kingdom Hearts games? And they were saying that some of them are like not even really games. They're kind of like almost just a movie. I can totally do Vienna for you. I'll do that one for you before I do the Dancing in the Dark. So we'll do that right away after I complain about how many Kingdom Hearts games there are. Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts Coded, Kingdom Hearts 358 2 Days, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, Kingdom Hearts X, Kingdom Hearts 3, and there's like, that's not even all of them. There's so freaking many Kingdom Hearts games. And it just made me really angry because I did enjoy playing 1 and 2. But the plot in 2 I didn't really understand, because I guess Chain of Memories explains some of it. And they were saying that if I was going to play 3, I'd have to play these other 2 to completely understand it. And by the end of it, I was just like, no, they're being selfish. This franchise is being selfish, and they're trying to make me buy all this crap. And I don't want to do it. That's my feelings. There are diehard fans of Kingdom Hearts, so I apologize if I just offended anybody. But I quite frankly think that it is absolutely ridiculous and so stupid. Over on the YouTube chat, by the way, welcome for Katie and Blanca. Those are very late welcomes. This is actually Kingdom Hearts 2, this music. I think Birth by Sleep is really necessary to have some knowledge of between 2 and 3. I'm not writing it off. I might do it, but like, I got so unnecessarily angry about that situation. It just like so pissed me off. It's like, this is so dumb. Okay. I think this is what I was looking for. Let me see. It was not what I was looking for. I essentially found like a really simple count for my samples, but I don't know where I put it, so I'll just make my own drums. It's fine. But let's start with Vienna, shall we? One thing I can guarantee you, if someone says they understand Kingdom Hearts lore, they're just fooling themselves. Yeah, because like they said how there's only one Keyblade in the first one, right? And then like now there's like 1 million Keyblades and multiple people can have keyblades, or like one person can hold a keyblade. I don't know. I was like, this doesn't make any kind of sense. And I know there's an explanation somewhere, but I'm not buying the 7 other games to figure it out. How dare you take a game I enjoyed and make me not want to play the third one now? Yes, I don't want to deal with all that. Kingdom Hearts lore is easy. It's just a lot. Maybe. I'm not against doing a Kairi cosplay, though. For Masacon, thank you for the follow, by the way. Let's see, y'all. Since kimchi ruined my water, I decided to treat myself to a Topo Chico. I feel like people are going to think this is a beer. It's not a beer. It's just fancy water that I like to treat myself to every once in a while. I love that. Nort a boy. I don't know this inside joke. What does that mean? All right, let's do this song, shall we? My singing voice is probably going to be a little cray-cray because I haven't had a whole lot of sleep lately, but I'll do my best. Deco, you're such a super nice person. I feel like I was sounding so mean right now, just like crapping all over Kingdom Hearts. Oh, God. Simple friendship is good, everything else bad and not actually relative to the plot. Yes. I messed up the last 2 chords. What are they supposed to be? A C and a D. Got it. Why did I do that? Let me hear it in context. I was trying to play a D sus9. That's gonna drive me nuts. I would love to say you're R1 in a million. JT, there are millions. Oh my gosh, hi Philip's grandpa! That's fine. Let's record some violin layers, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Elton, what's up? You know that when the truth is told, that you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick out before you even get halfway through. When will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you want to be before your time, though it's so romantic on the borderline tonight. Too bad was the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself that you forgot what you need. Though you can see when you're wrong, you know you can't always see when you're right. You've got passion, you got your pride, but don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. When will you realize Vienna waits for you? Ambitious for a juvenile, but then if you're so smart, tell me why are you still so afraid? Where's the foul? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do and only so many hours in a day. But you know that when the truth is told, that you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. When will you realize Vienna waits for you? Ooh, that almost got me today. That's an easy one for me to honestly get a little choked up. I've told this story before, so I'll keep it brief, but when I first heard this song, I was cleaning the house, and being a musician who plays for songwriters for the past 10 years, I'll admit that often I don't listen actively to lyrics. I'm not typically much of a lyric person. What tugs at my heart is mostly a good chord progression. But when I heard this song, it felt, and this sounds so lame, but it felt like he was talking to me and telling me specifically what I needed to hear, which was just to stop for a second. I'm always kind of chasing towards my goals at the fastest speed that I can, and often not enjoy the progress that I've made because I'm so focused on getting farther. And I just cried. I just stopped cleaning and I cried. And I was scheduled to stream that day, and I had like an hour of downtime, and I ran upstairs and I just was crying and like clunking it out on the piano because I really wanted to play it on stream for everybody because I just had such a moment with that song. And so I truly love that piece of music. I think it is just so well written. See you, Philip. So I would like to try and give a go for Dancing in the Dark. I'm totally learning this song after stream today. It's another Genshin Impact song. Are we surprised? I'm like obsessed with that soundtrack lately. Sean, thank you for gifting a sub. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Topo Chico. I'm also excited to say that I actually really enjoyed singing that song. I've been battling with God damn it. Sorry. I have no idea why that one happened. Anyway, I've had a hard time accepting my singing voice. And I used to love singing when I was little, and I want to try and get back to that place. Oh no, why does that make me, everything makes me want to cry? I think I'm just tired. Trip, why are you saying you love my singing voice? It means a lot to me, thank you. I apologize that I'm such an emotional person. I know it's kind of a lot. I just feel things really deeply. The first time I heard you do Paranoid Android, I was like, yes, this is awesome. Thank you. I do not accept your apology. It's what makes us human. You're right. Let's get some egg. Egg action. I didn't have, I think I was so scared about being loud after that thing, I turned the mic down. Okay, let's try this. Where'd I put egg? Here's egg. Sapporo Citizen, thank you for a resub for 7 months. Please let me know if I can play you something from the song list to say thank you. Ooh, we got a hype train warning. Can we hype train it? Oh, oops. Here we go. Milady. They were more in time by the end. That's some good egg. Oh my gosh, no way. Sapporo Citizen with 1,000 bits. Dude, thank you. That is so generous. Thank you so much. Please let me know again if I can play you something. I don't think I want any other percussion. I kind of like the idea of it being really simple. Actually, you know what might be nice? Oh, I feel like I'm gonna cry if I read Cowabunga's thing, because I can already sense it's nice. Your stream is really special. It's a community. It's filled with music that brings emotions and brings people together. This is the true soul of what music is all about, and you bring it together in an absolutely genuine way. Oh. You guys are gonna make me cry today. I'm too tired and vulnerable. I'm gonna, thank you. Okay. I had one other idea. This song has consistent finger-picking eighth notes that I do, so I kind of want to have a light, like... You know, something really subtle like that. So I'm gonna try and get that. The last ones were good. Oh my gosh! Sapporo! Thank you. Gifted 2 subs! Oh, that makes it on the offbeat. I don't like that. Sorry guys, I'm getting one that's in time. None of these sound good. I'm just gonna try again, because that was a fail. Fail. Yeah, that one at the end is subtle. I like it. I almost want like a... kind of like some, Wait, are you, do you live in Japan for Sapporo? I don't know if you heard me talk about it before, but I've been studying Japanese now, through a variety of different apps. And I feel like I'm getting a bit better. Let's see. I can say something in Japanese. I can do this. Watashi wa 音楽のゲームに弾きます。That was probably bad. I was trying to say I play video game music. Dancing in the dark. Thanks for being patient with me with this setup, y'all. Get up in the evening and I ain't got nothing to say. I spent a week in Tokyo on a solo vacation in 2019 and it was great. That's like the dream, Iocane. I'm really happy you got to have that experience. Oh my gosh! Is the hype train still alive with that giftage? An anonymous person gifted 5 subs? Thank you! Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. This finger picking pattern I have to really focus on because it's equal eighth notes. So if I mess up one, it is very obvious. So let's see if I can get it. I also changed the key for myself. That is a very me thing. I do kind of want to change everything about myself sometimes. Sometimes a capo can make it out of tune. Get up in the evening. That should work. All right, let's do it. I think the second to last one was good. Let me just try it again. Thanks for that hype train, everybody. I really appreciate it. I think the first one was good. I don't know. Yeah, that one worked. I just gotta cut out, I did like an extended intro. That's it. The egg is too powerful. Too much eggage. So now, it's probably really quiet for you guys. Is this better? Oh, I'm getting in my head. Okay. Don't rush. Should work, I think. I just gotta clip out the mistake-aroos. Okay. I kind of want to make up a line here. Or let me get the chorus first, I guess. I feel like this is like an idea I've had in my head for a while. want to keep layering stuff because it's fun. I actually don't like that. What do I want to do? Having a lot of fun layering guitars lately, you might have noticed. The first one I did was... That's kind of nice. Let's put that into... decide if I want piano. Hey Arthur, how are you? Even just like the low notes to help fill out the bottom, because there's a lot of high floating notes. Why ain't you recording? Transpose what these chords would be, so I'll have to just do it by ear. I like the piano. It's simple, but it's effective. this being like a vacuum. So I think I want to take out the egg here. And we'll take out the tambo too. And I'll make this kind of fuzzy sound louder. And then it will get back to the busier part. I know I'm taking a really long time with this. I just have an idea in my head and I want to make it how I hear it in my head. Ain't got nothing to say. Where do I want strings to come in? Maybe only the chorus? Yeah, because then it's like the vacuum here. Idea that might be crazy, but I want to try it. I'm going to take that weird distorted sound and double it an octave down. While I'll do this, let's get a final mix on the percussion and then I'll sing it. Thanks for letting me take my time, you guys. I think more kick. Of this stuff. Let's see how this sounds. One layer's not showing up for some reason. I don't know why. All right, I think I'm done. Is the volume okay? Do you guys need it louder? Let's get my piano a bit up too. Not that loud. Yeah. Get up in the evening and I ain't got nothing to say. I come home in the morning, I go to bed feeling the same way. I'm nothing but tired, man, I'm just tired and bored with myself. Hey baby, I could use just a little help. Can't start a fire, can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. I almost wish it was a little faster. This might distort it, but let's try. Mist keeps getting clear, radio's on, and I'm moving round the place. I check my look in the mirror. I wanna change my clothes, my hair, my face. I ain't going nowhere, man, I'm just living in a dump like this. Something happening somewhere. Come on baby, I just know there is. Can't start a fire, can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. Yeah, it should be faster. I bumped it up like a bunch of BPM and I think it sounds way better. I know it kind of distorts it, but let's just wrap this up, huh? Leppy, welcome in. Stay on the streets of this town and they'll be calling you up, alright. They say you gotta stay hungry. Hey baby, I'm just about starving tonight. I'm dying for action. Sick of sitting around here trying to write this book. I need a love reaction. Come on baby, give me just one look. You can't start a fire, can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. You can't start a fire, sitting around and watching your world fall apart. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. 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 This board is acting up a little bit. That volume should have been down all the way. I might just have to turn it on and off or something, but it was acting a little funny. I committed a lot of time to that, and I didn't... it was fine. It's not how I hear it in my head yet, though, but I'm not going to give up on it. Definitely the faster tempo helped. Definitely helped. I got to remember to, like, push it a little bit. Okay, cool. Do I have any priority requests? I feel like I haven't checked that for a bit. No? Cool. You guys are letting me pick all the stuff today. So nice. Let's see. How about I go back to playing some tracks? I want to do one of my brand new Genshin Impact ones. Let's see. I've really enjoyed playing this song. It is so pretty. It is called Ravengloss of Darkness. Ravengloss of Darkness. For anyone who's new today, by the way, welcome. Thank you very much for giving me a chance. My name's Jo, and I make loops, playing lots of different things, lots of string instruments. And I also play over video game soundtracks, because it's my favorite. Also, man, thank you for 31 months. Thank you so much. It's a lazy Monday, don't have energy to pick a song. Well, I started making a super YouTube playlist of all of the video game songs on my song list, so that whenever I get decision fatigue, I can just like put it on shuffle and see what comes up. Could be fun. For Ben, let me know if there's something I can play for you to say thank you. Peak Springsteen in my book sounds good. Oh, what's that? There's one album of his that I love. I got it on vinyl for my dad for Christmas last year. God, that's not bother me. Is it Nebraska? Is that what it's called? Yeah, Nebraska. If you like kind of the softer side of Bruce, I would recommend the album Nebraska. It's really good. It's really chill. Hey Space Busker, how are you doing today? I was gonna do Ravengloss of Darkness. How about I do that? And then I think I'll take another quick break. I feel like my butt needs a break from the saddle chair. I'm starting to notice it. My undercarriage. There we go. Shall we? Oh, I didn't know that, Philip. That's so interesting. Playing that one makes me want to do that song I learned from, what's that game called? It's like, I know the game song title, it has like mushroom in it, Mushroom Dungeon. And the game is called, what is that called? It's in my brain. I can't remember. I'll do that. Death's Door. So close. Thank you, Captain. Before I do that though, I'm gonna take another break real quick. I'm also having a little stomach hunger pain. I'm gonna scarf down some hummus real quick and carrots. But yeah, I won't be gone more than like 4 or 5 minutes. But I just wanna snack real quick. Help get my energy back. But thank you everybody so much for all the love and support today. I will be as fast as I can. I'm back. Thanks for letting me take a quick break, y'all. Had a little snackers. Feel a little bit better. I also decided on my break, I am going to treat myself and order food tonight. I try my best to like limit ordering out to once a week because it's just, you know, it adds up, it's expensive. But now that I've finished all my gigs and stuff, I kind of want to treat myself. I just don't know what I should get. I kind of want maybe Indian food. There's this really good vegetarian Indian food spot that I really like. I'm not vegetarian, but I enjoy vegetarian food. So I might get a vegetarian tikka masala. That sounds really good. Let's see. I was gonna do Mushroom Kingdom. Also, you guys, I feel really happy right now. I've been trying to kind of change my mindset of streaming, and I feel like it's like working. I've found myself always worrying on stream that I'm like picking the right songs and like doing the right things to make you guys happy, you know? But I've been starting to try and prioritize a bit more what I want to do and just hope that people like it. And I feel like my anxiety is like a lot lower, and it feels really validating, so thank you. You know, I did my live transcription, and I've always avoided doing those because I'd be afraid that they'd be too boring. I took my time with the loop and didn't worry about it going too long. Well, I might have worried a little bit, but less. So it feels like safer for me to just be myself, I guess. I was always myself, but just like constantly on high alert, you know? Thank you, Tripwire. I do feel a bit guilty that I don't loop more on stream. I find looping to be really enjoyable and fun, but it takes time. And kind of uses up a lot of my mental energy sometimes. So I guess that's one thing I'm trying to like kind of accept about myself. And you know, some days I do a lot more looping than game music and some days not. But I guess since like I am a loop streamer, I worry about not doing it enough, I guess. But acknowledging that feeling is the first step to fixing it. This is kind of a deeper cut. It's from a game called Death's Door. It has a really lovely soundtrack, and I feel like it matches kind of like some of the darker, spooky vibes I've done today. It's very pretty. I've been dabbling a bit more with looping over the weekend, but boy howdy, it's not easy. It's not easy, but it's also so fun and like freeing in a way. The joy of the streamer affects the joy of the stream. If you're happier, it's likely the whole stream is. So true. Some things require more mental energy than others. It's good to ID those things so you can pace yourself better. That's something I'm working on. Yeah, exactly. Like that's just kind of been one of my focuses. So cool. Let's do this song, Mushroom Dungeon. Novice. Oh, right. That reminds me. Miss Streamer Lady. Hello. How much time would you say you spend listening to music compared to the amount of time you spend making music? Most of the music I listen to is video game music, and I like keeping it on in the background while I'm working. And I also mainly listen to like instrumentals. Of course, I always listen to like stuff while I'm driving. I feel like I listen to more singing songs when I'm driving. But I probably make music more than listen. ASMR. Ew. Stinky. Stinky joke. For Coach, by the way, thank you for the follow. If you're still here, I appreciate that very much. So I know I took a break to have a quick snack, and it just like aggravated the fact that I'm really hungry. I feel guilty doing this, but wait, let me. Okay, I am caught up. I might cut the stream short today, you guys. This past weekend was past week was really, really busy. I had 2 shows this weekend and one yesterday that I had to get up at 6:30 for. And I think I need to listen to my body right now. Thank you so much. See, like, even this is a good step because old me would be like, no, you have to stream until 3 hours. But I think I need to stop at 2.5 today. But once again, I feel like today was really like healing for my relationship with Twitch. Please don't misunderstand. I'm not saying like my relationship with you guys. My relationship with Twitch is I started just being really mean to myself with like being fearful that I wasn't doing a good job at this and trying to figure out what I should be doing. And I have to remember what you guys always continue to tell me, which is I just need to be myself. So thank you. Thank you so much. Yo, Electric Mermaid, what's up? It's good to see you. I gotta pop by your stream again sometime soon. I haven't seen you for a while. I hope you're well. Silver, you're the best. Ugh, feel like I'm gonna cry. I know I'm just tired. That's what this is. Space Busker, thank you. It's like a good crying feeling. Just like a lot of kind of work I've been doing on myself to just try and be, you know, a better person and better at taking care of myself. So let us go on a raid. I'm just seeing who is live right now. Unfortunately, I can't rest right when I stop because a certain big polar bear dog downstairs very anxiously wants to go on a walk. So I need to take that big bear outside. Let's raid Helena Meyer. Awesome. Once again, thank you everybody so very much. Be kind to yourself. I'm trying to do the same thing. I know it's not easy all the time. Walkies. Sakhyun, thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna take that big bear outside, and then I'm gonna order some Indian food, and I'm gonna play Tears of the Kingdom. I will be live tomorrow at 3 p.m. I do need to do that, Elton. For anyone who wants some more music, and for anyone new, thank you so much for giving me a chance. I hope you follow and come back sometime. Alright, you're great. I promise I'll do more looping tomorrow. Bye.